With this, may I now request Mr. Pradeep Kumar Rai, Vice President, SCBA, to kindly give his welcome address.
Honorable Justice Indira Banerjee, Ma'am, Honorable Justice Uday Umesh Lalit, Honorable Chief Justice of India, Honorable K.K. Venugopal, Attorney General for India, Mr. Vikas Singh, President, Supreme Court Bar Association, Rahul Kaushik, Secretary, Supreme Court Bar Association, Honorable Tushar Mehta ji, Solicitor General of India, Mr. P.H. Parekh, our 6-time President of Supreme Court Bar Association and 10 times President of SCORA, and senior members of the Bar and Honorable Judges of Supreme Court of India. When we have to mention about the name of Honorable Justice Indira Banerjee, we have to see her with the perspective what he said once, that I want to be like a diamond, precious and rare, not a stone which is available everywhere. Madam Banerjee studied from Calcutta. She did her schooling from Loreto House, graduated from Calcutta University, and Madam has a illustrious family, very respected family. Her great-grandfather was officer of Calcutta Civil Service, Bengal Civil Service, which was actually governed those days Bihar and Jharkhand, and all these states were part of Bengal. He was a civil service officer. She had a connection with Mount Abu, where she spent her childhood and learned the lessons of Gita. Almost every day she used to go to assembly where they have to learn Gita, and she used to recite sloka to the teachers and also to her parents. Her father was a police officer. He was serving IPS officer. And Madam Banerjee, she was actually policed by Samaraditya Pal, who was a learned senior advocate in Calcutta High Court, and he happens to be the husband of our Supreme Court judge, former Judge Ruma Pal. She is the second judge from Calcutta who made to the Supreme Court, especially the lady judge. Other judges also were there, but we used to say that when Madam Banerjee is there, entire bar knows that she is a good judge. For us, when we refer a good judge or difficult bench or something, it means that younger members are very happy if that particular judge is hearing a matter, because they will get the opportunity to be heard, they will get the opportunity to be appreciated and also to be nurtured. Madam Banerjee was, after Calcutta High Court tenure, she was transferred to Delhi High Court, where we all thought that she is going to be Chief Justice, but she was transferred to Chennai. Chennai is one of the most difficult court. Normally, what I have seen that many judges who go from this part, they always complain. They just want to run away from there. And I have personally seen that 2-3 of judges, they found a difficult time, but Madam Banerjee, she not only performed there well, she was the one of the most popular judge in Madras High Court. One of the most beautiful good building that was in Ooty, that district court was inaugurated by her. When we say that Madam Banerjee, how she is, then you have to just meet her once. If you meet her once, you will not have any other option than to appreciate her. She never carries a kind of ego with her. She is always a lady, a gracious lady who always takes care of members of the bar, family members, as it is her responsibility. She had taken care of her mother very well. She had taken care of her sister very well. And her entire family is connected to her. One of her sisters, who was Padma Kastagir, who made this Kastagir criminal law, she has a very popular book and very popular journal, She was her maternal aunt Mosi. She was the first lady Chief Justice of Calcutta High Court. And honorable ladyship learned the lessons from there. Her grandfather, Dr. Sarat Chand, and great-grandfather Bipin Bihari Banerjee, they all were very renowned persons from there. Her grandfather Sarat Chandji was very renowned doctor in Ireland. He came to India and he served a lot of poor people, and he used to run a dispensary and also a clinic for the poor persons. Today we can see her nieces here present, Ms. Priya, Sumita ji and Munmun ji. They are here. I welcome you all, ma'am. Madam says once in a lecture series that people's money that is handled in a wrong way is also an economic offense. That statement itself is actually a very touching statement, because ultimately, being citizens of any country, they expect from the government that the exchequer's money should be handled properly, and that kind of courage is only with the ma'am. Ma'am, we are going to miss you. I am not going to refer the judgments delivered by you, but I am going to refer only one thing, that being judge, you have judged several cases, but today when bar is judging you, they are giving you 100 out of 100. She had suffered with various difficult times, but in all those difficult times, she had one shloka always near to her heart, that is Vihaya Kamanaya Karva Punarvasti Nispraha Nirmamu Nirahankara Santima Gachitya. It means for a man to attain peace, he requires to follow his duty properly. And for that, he requires to abolish the miseries and greed and meaningless and ego from mind. Ma'am, you actually fought with all the troubles, and you had one motto. She is actually very fond of Shirdi Sai Baba. She goes to all the temples, but she has personally, it is said that she has met Sai Baba. And when she met with, she went with her mother to Shirdi Sai temple. There someone came to her and said that, ma'am, you go to this committee and there you can have good darshan, but then she did not actually see that person, and she believes, and it is a very popular actually in her family, that she has actually interacted or has the proper blessing of Shirdi Sai Baba. I congratulate ma'am for everything, what you have done for the bar, what you have contributed in the profession, and you are going to continue in the profession further. This is what we all believe. You always believed that मुश्किलों से ये मत कहो खुदा से कि मुश्किलें बड़ी हैं, कह दो ये मुश्किलों से कि मेरा खुदा बड़ा है. We really appreciate, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Pradeep sir.